We just came from the nursery, and guys, I gotta tell you, it was love at first sight.
So I guess we did okay.
Oh, Grandpa would be so proud. You know, boys is good rugged and good looking. Those is Buchanan boys.
I just wish I hadn't been here to see them.
Oh, I'd be so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he'd probably have just as hard a time telling them apart as I did.
Well, that's what the nurses keep on saying. They look more like brothers than cousins. Aubrey's outside. Why don't you go get her?
Yeah, don't worry about Aubrey. You know, she's with her brother.
I thought you were a professional.
I am.
Then stop acting like this jealous idiot. Besides, do you really think I prefer him over you?
It's hard to tell with you sometimes. That's all right. I'll figure out other ways to occupy my time.
Really? Like with the fantasy girl?
Oh, she's no fantasy. She's Kelly Kramer.
Look, I'm sorry I can't help you. You know, Aubrey never even mentioned that she had a brother. Then again, we only had about 24 hours together, so...
Well, that's 23 more hours than usual for you, isn't it? You know, I wish that you never met Aubrey. That way I could accept she and this Cutter guy are brother and sister and leave it at that.
But you won't.
Not on your life.
Kelly Kramer? Are you crazy? You can't go anywhere near her.
Now who's jealous?
I am not jealous. Stunned, maybe. I can't believe you would jeopardize everything we have worked so hard for just because you want to get back at me for pretending to love the mark. You stay away from her. Stay far away from her.
I don't think so. See, the way I see it, the closer I get to her, the easier it is for me to keep tabs on her. And I would love to keep my tabs all over that hot little body.
Listen to me, you son of a bitch. You do not talk to me like...
Everything okay?
Oh, yeah, of course. Cutter and I were just having a little disagreement.
Yeah, my sister's concerned over my social life. See, I tend to overshare, and she doesn't like to share at all.
Can we see Natalie now?
Actually, they're both in there. You know, they'd love to meet you.
What are we doing here, Jeej? Keeping this from John and Brody? What if it does more damage than the truth? We see the damage it's already doing. The toll that it's taking on Natalie. She's constantly on her toes. Every little comment about the baby sets her on edge.
I know.
I mean, she's actually hoping that Marty stays crazy. I kind of am, too. What about this little guy here? I've been down this road before.
I've been down it with you.
Since when has lying about a baby's paternity ended well? Don't we owe it to Brody? I mean, he's got 2 kids in there, not just one. Doesn't he deserve to know the truth?
What truth?
Well, you're right. It's a bitch. But it didn't work. See, everything that you did to break up Nora and me, it's all for nothing. You used Inez, used her family. I was just like Pa. You used money and power to bully her into being your accomplice.
Don't let her fool you. Inez was hot to trot. She was a willing and eager participant, very imaginative. Drug you? I didn't come up with that. She came up with that idea all by herself.
She was desperate, Clint. You coached her all along the way. You told her exactly what buttons to push to drive a wedge between Nora and me. You set us up. You made sure you had witnesses. You even used my own son. And he's just a kid.
Not anymore, he isn't.
You know, I was always worried what happened if you took Matthew under your wing, but I never dreamed that you would poison him against his own parents.
I just opened Matthew's eyes and showed him that behind all the phony morality, his parents were just a couple of cheating hypocrites who deserve everything they get.
Yeah, did Nora deserve to almost get raped?
Clint's been gunning for Bo and you.
According to Inez.
You believe her?
I believe she couldn't manipulate us without someone telling her what strings to pull.
And that's Clint.
We're still gathering evidence. We only have Inez's word to go on.
Bo thinks his own brother's responsible.
Oh, yeah, he's not going to wait for proof.
Where's he now?
I don't know, John. I don't know. He ran out of here like a man on a mission. I have no idea where he went. He's not answering his phone. I'm so worried. We came so close to losing everything. And if that's because of Clint?
Call BE. See if Clint's there. I'm gonna get the car, and you and me are gonna go find the boss before he does something out of hand.
Okay.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Inez wasn't your only accomplice, Clint. Eddie Ford. He was your boy, too, wasn't he? Huh? You had him kidnap Nora. Then he had her tied up in that motel room for hours. And she had to watch him send all those text messages to me from her phone while you coached him.
I still don't know what you're talking about, Bo.
You let that maniac terrorize her. Do you have any idea what that put her through? What he was about to do to her?
I never even met Ed.
He was gonna rape her. My son's mother, the woman I love. And yeah, the woman that you loved at one time. What kind of a man set something like that up? What kind of a Buchanan?
Like you said, Bo, I'm just doing what Paul would have done.
It began with just the one DNA test. Mr. Buchanan, he promised me wealth and advancement, and I thought, you know, what's one test? And why should the reason matter to me? Some fathers just don't like their sons.
Yeah, like your Uncle Sanjay and cousin Gangoy.
Exactly. Okay. But then he made me alter a second DNA test. And still, I thought, you know, how hard can it be? Well, I found out. Everything went wrong. And if anybody finds out what happened in that lab, it's not just going to be my head. It's Nora Buchanan. The district attorney. No, she must know. They're going to haul me off to jail, and they're going to send me all the way back.
Deva, get a hold of yourself. We can fix this, but not in the state you're in. Breathe. Calm down. Now tell me exactly what you did.
Oh, congratulations, both of you. The boys are fantastic.
Thanks, Aubrey.
I'm so happy for you both, and for me. I get to be their aunt. Almost makes me want to push back the wedding so the little guys could be our co-ring bearers.
Almost, right, sis? You don't want to push this engagement off too long.
Yeah. Guys, this is Aubrey's brother, Cutter. Cutter, these are my sisters, Jessica and Natalie.
Aubrey, you did not tell me that Joey's sisters were this gorgeous. It's no wonder those kids are so cute. They got great DNA.
Mr. Buchanan told me to find his daughter's paternity test and make sure that Brody Lovett was the father. But when I got to the lab, I discovered that both of his daughters were having paternity tests done on their babies.
You mean neither daughter knew the identity of her baby's father?
Well, that's not really the point.
Of course, continue.
When I got there, I suddenly couldn't remember which one. I had no idea which test to change.
Why didn't you just call Mr. Buchanan and us?
You don't understand. He doesn't suffer any weakness. This is a man who refuses to acknowledge his own son.
What truth?
That your life, as you know it, is over, Dad. From now on, it's all diapers and PTA meetings.
Well, I wouldn't have it any other way.
I'm so happy for you, Brody. Your little baby is amazing.
Yeah, he is. You know what? That McBain kid isn't too shabby either.
Any news about Marty?
Well, she's in St. Anne's now, so we don't have to worry. She won't be threatening John and Natalie's boy anymore.
I couldn't call Mr. Buchanan. I had accepted the mission. It's my responsibility to complete it.
But you didn't know which of Mr. Buchanan's daughter's tests to change.
Yeah.
So, what did you do?
Heaven help me, I flipped a coin.
What?
You can lay off Joey's sisters. They're taken.
But they haven't even heard my game.
Oh, well then go right ahead, but you better make it quick, because my fiancé is coming back from the station pretty soon.
Stop it.
Station, huh? Does he make sure the choo-choos get in on time?
No, he's a cop.
So's mine.
A lot of cops in this family.
And here's mine right now.
Oh, Brody, how you doing? This is Aubrey's brother, Cutter.
Brody Lovett,
Jessica's fiance.
Cutter Wentworth. Congratulations on the kid.
Hey, thanks. Yeah, I'm looking forward to having some more.
Oh, easy, easy. I'm not even out of the hospital yet.
Everything all right?
Sorry,
You look really familiar. Do we know each other from somewhere?
Thanks for nothing. I'll let you get back to ravaging your unsuspecting maidens.
How long are you going to keep this up?
Keep what up?
Treating me like crap. What did I ever do to you?
To me? Even on your best day, you couldn't touch me. It's what you did to Jessica and Langston.
Langston's forgiven me.
Why, I'll never know.
And everything turned out okay with Jessica, right? I mean, the baby's not even mine.
Do you see, if I changed the wrong Buchanan daughter's DNA test, then the wrong Buchanan daughter thinks that Brody Lovett is the father of her son. And the other man has no idea he has a son.
Look, everything that Brody, Jessica, and Langston have asked me to do since, I've done. I've changed.
Have you?
Haven't you ever had to live something down? Haven't you ever needed a second chance?
Of course.
Then why won't you give me a second chance? I'm not asking to be friends here. But if we can set this aside, maybe we can get to know each other enough so we don't have to be enemies.
I'll think about it.
Well, I'll take what I can get. I've got to go. I've got to go to the hospital.
Whoa. Don't tell me I scolded you too hard.
No, sorry. I have a follow-up appointment. I got in a stupid boxing match with my dad and it aggravated some old injuries.
Yes. Langston said something about you getting attacked, but you refused to ID the assailant?
She said that, huh?
Yeah. I am sure that you have your own reasons, but you do need to bring that guy to justice.
Yeah, well, it'll have to be somebody else's job.
Do you think Paul would let it slide if someone did to him what you did to me?
Pa could be a cruel, petty man. And he did some rotten things to both you and me, but nothing ever this low. Because he had a heart way down deep somewhere. And it was small, and it was as hard as a rock. But it kept him in check. It kept him a Buchanan.
What do you know about being a Buchanan?
I know the minute that you went after Nora and my son, your family, my family, that's when you stopped being a Buchanan. That's when you gave up your name. See, you're not one of us anymore. Right now, you are nothing.
I'm nothing. Well, then this is going to be real easy. Go ahead, Bo. I'm not going to stop you. Pull the trigger. Come on, Bo.
Bo? Bo! Don't. Please don't.